My name's April Whalen, and I'm a proud homeowner in Campbell River, BC. We moved here about 4 years ago from Sudbury, Ontario. When we lived in Sudbury, we bought a house when the housing market was high, and we sold it when it was in the toilet. We made a whopping $800 off the sale of our house, and we had debt. And then we had no retirement savings plan whatsoever. And then we basically came out here and started new. And it was a very scary time for Pat and I. We got here and we rented for the last 3 years. And then one day I had an idea to go into the bank and see if they could help us. And Pat didn't want to go because I think he was really embarrassed of our situation. So I went and I met with Ferris, the representative at the Royal Bank here in Campbell River that we deal with. I begged Pat when he was at a camp the next time, you need to come in and meet Ferris. He's different, he's not like the others. And finally Pat gave in and said yes, he would come in and meet with Ferris, and he was immediately impressed. Ferris believed in us when Pat and I didn't believe in us financially any longer. He just kind of tackled the situation with a smile and said, we can do this. I can turn this around. You can turn this around. We can do it. Here's our plan. This is what we're going to do. And we ate, slept, breathed the plan that he gave us. So we got the plan and we started to eliminate debt and tackle that. And then I had the bright idea one day of saying, let's see if we can go and afford to buy a house. And Pat's like, I'll go with you, but that's never gonna happen. Like, we can't do it. And we went back into Ferris, and then Ferris introduced us to Suzanne, the mortgage lady. And Suzanne made the process of applying for a mortgage seem too easy. She sent an email saying, it's all been approved, put an offer in the house, and here we are. I jokingly said to Pat, the day we move in, you need to carry me over the threshold. So he said, okay, come on, I'll carry you. But I did a running leap at him, and we both fell through the door, and we're laying on the ground just laughing because it was a pure moment of joy. I remember that night seeing a Royal Bank commercial, and it was a couple going through a house, an empty house. It was going to be their first time house, and their memories were flashing up on the wall. And I actually sat and I cried through the whole commercial because I was like, oh my goodness, this is us. This is truly happening to us.